Okay. On our earlier tutorial, I said something about looping. So today we're gonna look at looping in Java. I hope you understand what I'm saying. We're gonna look at the basic types of loop that we have, and mostly I think we have getting to 3 or 4 types of loops. We have the for loop, uh, the for loop, the while loop, yeah, the while loop, and the do loop or do while loop, yeah, do while loop. Okay, do while loop. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna see how to do with these types of loop. We're gonna see how to deal with these type of loops to see how we can use them in our lifetime programming. Okay, so for now we will consider looking much, or we will dive into the for loop first. Okay, so let me get back to my IDE. I have already created a folder named looping, which of course I have over here, and I already have a package containing a series of loop programming Java files in it. But for now on, let me create a new package and then define it a while to you, how you gonna see it. Let me name it loop2. Okay, yeah, loop2. From here I will just create my basic Java class, loop1. Okay, loop1. Then we will define our basic okay, so when we talk about the for loop, this is the whole syntax of it. This is how it looks like. We have the for over here as the keyword, having the for as the keyword. Then we, yeah, okay, this is the whole syntax of it, having it with the keyword, starting from the keyword, or starting with the keyword for, and with an open and closing bracket over here. Then we use our normal Java carry bracket like this. Okay, then we pass in the argument over here. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So this is a simple block of a for loop in Java. So we're gonna count, or we're gonna list and a numeric figures. You understand what I'm saying? From 1 up to 10. Let's say something like that. Or in your program you will find a time, or you will get to some point where you will like, or you will love to list some element, whether from your stored data, from a particular file, or even from an array. I hope you understand what I mean. So we use a for loop to loop through the data. We use a for loop to list, or we use a for loop to count this kind of data. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So this is not anything. It is a new thing, but it's not something that is really much difficult that we can tackle, or we say we can't go about it. So enough with the words, and then let's get into an action and see what we can do. So we want to print numbers from 1 up to 10. So we straight away come into this block, and then we start declaring an data type with int. Then we say starting from here, I'm reading the code from here, okay, into the end of this block. So I will say for int the variable name I, okay, equals to 1, since we are counting from 1 till 10. Okay, so we say for int, this is just a variable declaration that we have in this kind of block. So we define it as for int I equals to 1. Then we use the comma sign, and we say that I must be less than or equals to the variable or the value 10. Then we terminate. Then we say that I should increase itself. So we say that I plus plus. I hope you see what I'm doing on the screen. Okay, let me read a whole block to you guys again, and then we have the for as a keyword, and then a bracket which starts from here and then end at here, just as using the if statement. Then we have a data type saying int, and then the variable name is I, and we have assigned a value to it which is 1. So we simply say for int I, for the variable I equals to 1. Then we say that I is less than or equals to 10. That we want the counting to exceed the number 10. Then we say the I should do what? It should increase itself, just like that. So what we're gonna do over here is we're gonna simply print out the value of I. So let me pass in the notes like this. The value of I is, then we straight away say is I. So from here now, let's execute this code and see the outcome of it. So you take your time. Yeah, so you can see from the console it has generated something over here. You can see that from here the value is 1. Then it just increased itself by adding 1 to the previous figure, which says 2. Adding 1 to the previous figure over here says 3. So it keeps on adding it, a 1 plus 1 to the reverse value or the below value. So when we say the I started from 1, and then it increased itself by adding 1 to the already 1, which makes it 2, and then it improved upon it by adding 1 to the last value to increase itself. So when we talk about looping, this is a simple code for a loop. This is a simple block of a for loop code. Okay, this is a simple for loop for today. So when we talk about for loop, this will be a particular punch that we may have for the day, since we can't wait for the time to exceed 9 or 10. So I will be doing much tutorials on it for you guys. So I will pause or end the video over here and then make a new video for you guys.